Well, mostly everything is up off the floor. Um, I'm pretty happy right now. Uh, of course, those are my mailings for my next lot that I have to get ready to go shipping out, which means that I have to create more bricks. Those two totes will be going into the garage at some point, and I should really organize them a little better. So I'm going to be doing that at some point. But I'm really, really tired of organization. Although I'm not done yet because I still have this messy corner here. And then I have that to wash, this to sort out, that to sort out, and all this to sort out. Those are the empty stuff there. That's another bin that goes into the garage. That is the non-Lego box that's getting really full. That's the bin of doom of broken Lego pieces. But that. Actually, sorry, that's my Z-nap at the bottom. Don't have to sort that. That one. And so all this has to be sorted. This has to be sorted into the collection. And cleaning off my desktop. So I just grabbed one of my boxes and started sorting here. So overall, I'm better now than I was a while back. But let's just go back over here and check out that. That makes me happy. So this is one of the things I did. I followed Janie's lead and used a 2x2. Well, some people call it a 2x3 with that circle, half circle at the top. And I screwed that in. And of course, all these are hanging off that. And so that's exactly what happens. I'm a bit of a klutz anyway. So, and of course I recessed it back because this bookshelf's pushed that way. Because I knew I was going to do this, and I knew in my klutzy way of moving around, my very non-coordinated way of moving around, I would knock this stuff. So I put it over as much as possible, and yet there are still minifigs in the ground. So yes, they occasionally do get hit, and they fall off. So, but this is. And Josh and I kind of put whatever minifigs we happen to think are cool at the time here. But back here, and of course I got 3 stormtroopers or shock troopers or whatever, space guys. But this was my red 16x32, and most of them are either gone or put into the layout or into the sets I've been building. This was my white. I have a lot more white left over than anything else. Yellow is gone completely. I have some orange and some gray that I made and some Fleebnorks. One black guy left. Down here we have the Blacktron 1 and more of these guys, just like those guys over there. They probably fell off. So, and now we go down more. We got the M-Tron and the Blacktron 2 guys. I haven't really built multiple sets of those. I think I still have the capital ship and the Megacore magnetizer. Or did I do the capital ship? I can't remember what set number that was. I probably did it. I probably was disappointed by it. I won't say disappointed, but it's the worst one in the lot. But anyway, and down here we got the Unitron and insectoids and blah blah blah. Not insectoids. Explorians. And right in the back, what's left of my Futurons. The rest of them are in more Futurons down here. And stuff just fell on the ground. So those are all the space guys that I have right now that are not in a set that I put back together for whatever, my videos earlier, or in the layout. So that's my whole stack of guys that are left. And occasionally when I sort out another box, I'll find more because of course I did stuff with them. So built them in other things. So as I sort, I find more. But overall, not too many more. As I said, all my yellows are all in the layout or in the videos that I made, the set that I put together for the videos, and of course the 17 6880s. So each one of those has a yellow minifig in it. So anyway, it is what it is. I was happy that I put this here, but I keep on hitting it, and that's my problem. And that's just because I'm a huge klutz. So that's the way it is. I might take it down sometime, but right now it is doing its job overall, and I just have to keep on picking the minifigs up off the ground and reattaching them to the wall, because you can see there's more Futuron guys here and other things down there that Josh and I thought were interesting. But yeah, I'm going to pull in, it's late, it's after midnight now, I'm going to pull a vacuum cleaner in here in the morning and vacuum the floor now that it's empty. so that'll be fine, though, considering it's actually doing pretty good. But it would be nice to get a vacuum cleaner in here. The other very important thing, and I keep on saying it, and I keep on meaning it, and I really have to get focused on it, is I really have to start downsizing this collection now. Overall, I like my sorting technique here, where the bins have specific, sorted by color, obviously first, and then sorted by function, and then just keeping one bin when it gets down to the specific piece, like a 2x2 brick, 2x3 brick, 2x4 brick, which is there, and there. And if they get full, then the overflow goes into those things over there. And I'm starting to get to the point where the 1x bricks are doing the same thing, especially with white and red, where the white 1x2, the 1x4, 1x8s are full. So now the 1x bricks for those colors are going in there. The blue, I'm not full yet. The 1x2, 4, 8, and whatever are not full yet. So, but what is full, and I'm going to have to break it up, as my 2x. Oh, was that for, I already did blue. Yeah, I already did blue. So the 2x2, 2x3, 2x4 plates, and then 2x6 and 8+ plates. So that was already separated. Oh, yeah, it's a red. The red I have to sort out, because this is overflow and that's overflow. So that's going to be 3 bins now, and I'm going to have to sort that out. But as I say, the 1x, 1x1, 1x3 is full, 1x2 is full, 1x over full, 1x4 is full, 1x6 is full, 1x8 is not full, 1x8 plus. So those are the only bricks, if I get a collection, those are the only ones I'm going to put in there. The rest are going to go into there. I also have to do something with these slope bricks, especially for red. So 45, completely full, overflowing, 33, and miscellaneous. These 33s are completely full. DWFS, towards windows, fences, shutters, full. So red, I got a lot to sort out, but again, I don't build in red. I got to put some of these yellow in there already. I don't know why I stuffed them in there, because the lid's off. And I have to break up my modified plates, because this is overflowing. So this is what I'm going to be doing, light blue, whatever, if I ever decide to sort those things out. I want the bins to be able to have the lid on them. So as I said, 2x2 is full, 2x3 is full, 2x4 is over full. I should empty that a little bit. And then 2x8 is not full. 2x6 and 10, not full. There's something I wanted to show you that was in relation to yesterday's quote-unquote flexing, and I can't remember it now. So, and I'm looking through these bins, and I'm not remembering what I wanted to talk about. It's more of a how I order from Bricklink, and I forgot, so it doesn't matter. The 1x1, 2, 3, 4 plates, 1x6, 8, 10 plus plates. So there's a 1x12 would be in there. 2x2, 2x3 plates, an entire bin of 2x4 plates. It's almost full. The entire bin of 2x8 plus plates. And then the 2x6s, where did I throw the 2x6s? They're somewhere in here. Oh, they're right below, 2x6 plates. Not really full, but they used to be with the 2x4s. And they got full, so I split it up. 2x8 plus, I got a whole bunch of 2x16s in there, which is fantastic. One of my favorite plates of all time. 4x, and I should have another 4x. I got 2 4x black plates that maybe I should go to some sorting. Miscellaneous slopes. What I did the other day is I put these miscellaneous slopes in the yellow sorting guy's head. Excuse me. What I did is I sorted out all the small slopes, miscellaneous slopes, and these are just the big miscellaneous slopes, and that actually helped a little bit. Excuse me, I swallowed wrong. I don't know what to do with miscellaneous slopes. There's so many different styles and whatever, and I can go to the Plano boxes like Jeff does and try to sort them out that way. But I don't usually look for a miscellaneous slope. I use 45s and 33s. It's basically what I build with. But they're there. Printed stickers, tiles, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. 1x8. Thank you for reminding me. 1x8 blue tiles. There's my tiles bin, all the miscellaneous tiles. This is my 1x8. So the reason why I have so many of these, it was a pick-a-brick wall at Sherway. They had, I think 3 months in a row, they had, when we were going there, they had one bin dedicated to 1x8 blue tiles. And every time I went, I picked one full. I filled up one full pick-a-brick cup because I knew I'd be using them. And I use them all the time. So I do have one. It's basically over half full of just 1x8 blue tiles. Because I do tend to use a lot in the layout. So I wish I could find a 1x4 sometimes, but I do have a stack of those. As you can see from my layout, I use a lot of them in the thing. It is what it is. And so again, I don't specifically, every time I go to Bricklink or Pick-a-Brick or whatever, I don't say, oh, I need 152 exact number of pieces. I say, oh, what's the closest one that's above that? And I'll order from that guy if he has a good price and blah, blah, blah. Price per piece. And then I throw other things in there. Usually some trans yellow pieces here and there and everywhere. I have to push these things back. DWF, as I said, over full. So this is a much better room now than it was. And I'm just going to clean off my desk and just kind of putter with the remainder stuff. But I also want to start building. I am really, really getting anxious to build. So this is really, really making me very, very happy. If you get really, really down low, how low can you go? And I mentioned this before. So these are my base plates, and I really, really should start selling them, at least some of them, because I'm never ever going to use them. I'm going to go towards kind of a mill standard if I ever get to doing collaborative layouts again. So all these road plates, I don't need anymore. Never use them. And even the green ones from the airports and the other things. Now the blues are basically all just 32x32 with nothing on them. I think there's a couple pirate islands in there, and maybe a river or two. The tans are mostly just all tan again. There might be that the Western set that had the road on it. The red ones are just red, 32x32s. The black ones are, of course, the landing pads for the Blacktron 2. These are light blay 32x32 base plates that are just base plates with nothing in them. These are for gray, light gray 32x32 with nothing on them. And these are the landing pad / T intersections. And here is a little blue crater plate that's underwater. And I missed out, and I'm a little bit mad at myself. There was a Facebook Marketplace lot that had 3 or 4 base plates, including the underwater blue one that would match this. And I didn't get it. I had the opportunity and I just let it go by, because am I going to use it? I don't know. So I just let that go by. And then, of course, all these are crater plates. And then these are the bigger burps or base plates, including Ice Planet, Unitron, Spirus, whatever else. And then 3 castles, or a bunch of castles there. Castle, or even pirates or whatever. I think those are. And then the underwaters again over there. So, and then those guys over there, because they didn't fit over here anymore, because they used to be stuffed in there. So I could use the shelf space. I really could. So if I could start downsizing the 32x32s easily by selling them, I would sell them. Like not necessarily, maybe not necessarily my space stuff, but basically all of that, and start selling them. And so I'm trying to figure out a way of doing that nicely, because shipping is always a problem. And I don't know. But I could use the shelf space, and as I say, these things have just taken up the bottom shelf forever. I don't do anything with those at all. I, of course, dabble with these occasionally, but as I say, that part over there just does nothing for me. But c'est la vie, we'll see what happens. Black basically is the most number of pieces I have here. It goes all the way from the ceiling all the way down to here, and then those things. So up there is light gray, old light gray, and then we get dark blay. So this is split in two, and then some miscellaneous things down here that have nothing to do with either. That's my dimension stuff, and these are our make and takes that Toys R Us used to put on all the time, and so they're all sitting in there. So that's the light, dark blay. The dark gray, my entire dark gray collection. That's right here. These 6 big bins and then 6 small bins. But lately I got a few cool lots that had dark gray in them, so that was nice. Blue is not nearly as extensive as the black, and I put the green and the flowers and the trees and blah blah blah, and the gutter track. 2 bins of 1 bin of gutter track, 1 bin of 10 by 20 and 8 by 16 green base plates. But yellow is the least extensive of the original colors. It's just there and it stops, and then I got the other miscellaneous silvers, golds, whatever, and then tan, and then lime greens, and then miscellaneous colors, and then the basically green down there. Red was the most extensive until I got more sorting done, and the red was extensive because of course I had 5 or 6 bins of just 2x4 bricks. And they all went into the overflow, so that got rid of all that. So red goes down to there. There's orange, and then it goes up there. And then miscellaneous pieces, browns and train stuff. And white is actually almost superseded red for the amount of bins I have for white. So, and then all the other newer colors are all down there in those 2 big huge totes that I haven't bothered sorting. So that's where I am. I have a little bit more to do, but as soon as I clean off my desk, I'm going to start doing some other stuff, because I'm done sorting for a while, and I see the floor now. Hello, floor. So that makes me happy. I am not embarrassed to bring somebody in here right now. So it is fine. Black also has the most extensive what I sort out as round pieces than any other colors. I got 4 bins of round for black, and it's just absolutely astounding what I classify as round pieces. And then of course I put all these printed pieces. You can see a lot of spacey pieces in here, and then the 2x3s, RoboForce. Yeah, whatever. And then the tiles. I got all these tiles down here, spacey tiles, and other ones. Man. And then more spacey tiles down there. I started doing this just to keep them out of the printed stickered bin, and I can find them easier because now they're on base plates. And as I say, I happen to have an extensive number of base plates that I don't really care to use for anything else, so they're holding my printed bricks. And I found my white spacey stuff, other stuff, more spacey stuff on there. And even more spacey stuff. Exploring stuff. It is what it is. But again, I always have a printed stickered bin for each color. Over here, I can't printed stickered. So I found this the other day when I was sorting out something, and I don't remember ever getting a headlight brick with a sticker on it. All mine were printed growing up, but this is an older brick. Let's see. Yeah, the injection mold's on the side. I don't know if they released stickered headlights. Maybe in the idea book, and that's where that came from. I'm not quite sure, but it was there. So, and then over here we have, and sometimes I don't actually get the printed or stickered into the printed sticker bin. It's in the slope bin, but there's a printed sticker bin here. And I'm told that this piece here is quite rare, this corner piece. I looked it up, and it's in a pirate / I don't know, one of those sets, and I was going to build it, but I just didn't get around to it. So maybe I will build it at some point to see if I actually have all the pieces. Blue, I showed you half of my stickered collection, the spacey half. So this is the spacey half, because that's when I look at. This is the other half. And let's go have a quick look at this while I got you on the phone. So I love these old printed bricks. They always make me happy when I come across them. Tons of those. This is my childhood right here. That's absolutely, and I don't know how many colors of those. All the basics, I think. The 3 stars. So that guy for the airport thing. I do not have the UNICEF one, not the UNICEF, the United Nations one. I have more of those. Always nice. And even the stickered guys, right, from the later sets. This is from the movie, Dark Dude-mobile. So I left that in here. And you can see them up there on this guy here. I've always liked the 1x6 headlight brick from the 70s. I actually incorporated that into the layout at one point. I took that to the building, but it was a really cool thing to have. That came out of the idea book, if I remember correctly, that picture there. So somebody put it inside. The airport cargo, I remember actually getting that in one of the lots that I bought years ago off of a family where the kids had grown out of their Lego. Because I did not buy the airport set off the shelf with the 4 base plates and the landing strip and the helicopter. But I did buy one of the planes and I can't remember, I think it was red and white. From that era, there was a plane by itself that was a set, and I bought that out of off the store shelf. But I already had a cargo, the cargo set that I got in one of my used lots back in the day, and so there was on top of the table in my Lego room. It wasn't just space. I actually had a little bit of a village going at the time, which was kind of cool. So. Anyway, so I'm not going to dump this out because it's just, there's another one. I got, 2 of them. I should build more cargo planes. So this is what I do. And for blue, I separate it. Blue, I separate the space prints from the regular prints. And of course, there's exactly what I'm talking about with the printed brick with the chrome on it. And I have blue, white, red, black. What am I missing? Yellow. Did they come in yellow? I honestly can't remember if they came with those headlights. I think they did. Wow, maybe I don't know. Okay, for sure I don't know. And I don't feel like looking it up right now. I don't feel like actually going and dumping my yellow bin out either, because they're right there. And I don't think I'm going to find it easily. Maybe they didn't come in yellow. So, oh, wait, ta-da, they came in yellow. Look at that, I put all my 1x4s there. So, hey, look what I do. Yeah, sometimes I impress myself. Not too many times, but sometimes I impress myself. So I do have that headlight brick in all the original basic colors, for sure. And that's kind of neat. I don't know what my most extensive is, probably red, because I had so many of these guys. I mean, that's not even close to it. I broke it up, but I got, of course, some are really faded. And then all these guys, just adorable. And look at these old bricks at the bottom here. these are ancient bricks, the original shell bricks. Again, those are used lots. I did not get those when I was a kid. Those are pre-me. Oh, look, these are all nice. Ooh, look at you're getting blinded. So that is my youth right there. Whoops. So, and then there's more stuff in here. The train doors. I like printed bricks. Let me get that off the floor. So that's why I keep them separate overall. Again, sometimes I forget and I just sort out the pieces into the rest of the lots, into where they are. And then when I find them, like this yellow guy, that's always already bugging me, I'll transfer him to the printed bricks at some point. So he's not there. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. 25 minutes is a perfect length for a video for me. So that's it. That's all. I'm happy I can walk on the floor without worrying about stepping on something or stepping over something. But now, of course, I got to clean up this little mess here. But other than that, this is going to be all cleaned up. And maybe pretty soon, I will be able to store my blue bins for the layout down here again, because that's where they used to be. I had the 4 square boxes, the 4 board cubes down here, not in the garage, because they take up some space in the garage. So, and if they're taking up space in the garage, that's less space I have for other stuff in the garage. So that's it. That's all. I want everybody out there to stay safe, take care. It's the weekend, and I am going to be home next week until we go camping. And so I will have time to hopefully do more stuff down here. Although Sandy and I are going to do lots of stuff together. It's our anniversary week. So we're going to do some hanging out. But I'm sure I will be able to spend some time down here to get this cleaned off. Figure out what I'm going to do with those wall warts, because they're not standard. And I'll figure out about that. I'll get this mess down here cleaned up. There's some life lights and stuff in there that I have to get cleaned up. And all the old wiring, which I'm probably just going to cut off all the ends and get rid of all the wires so it doesn't take up that big, huge spaghetti mess there. That's kind of driving me crazy. So I do have some stuff to do. So I'll keep you posted. And so you guys all stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.